What's up guys, G-Murph from Mission DJ here. For those of you just starting out, here's a quick tip on scratching. Enjoy. All right guys, I have a scratch sample up here. It is the classic ah sound. It sounds like a robot. It's a pretty cool sound, and that, in my opinion, is the best scratch sound out there. There's a lot of good scratch sounds, but that's my favorite and one of the most popular. So it's my favorite because it was the easiest to learn on. So if you can find this sample, definitely use it. And it's a really clean sample. What I mean by that is there's no bass in it. It's only mostly mids and trebles. So it's the green color that you see with the waveform. And there's nothing before it. So there's dead air before it, and then you can hear the scratch sound. And it's a hard, concrete, full-blown scratch sound right away. The waveforms are pretty tall, and it's flat, so flat before it. So there's a nice starting point right there. And the tip I want to give you right now is basically to use that dead air before and then go right over the sample and stop about halfway through. It doesn't have to be exact, but the point is to use that dead air before, right before, and then go right over that beginning part of the scratch to get the most out of your scratching. Okay, so this is pretty easy, an easy sample to scratch, but if we brought in, say, a beat, it's going to get a little bit more complicated, and that's where this tip really rings true. So obviously this is a bass line here with some beats. So if I wanted to scratch this in, I see a lot of beginners try to scratch and they just go for it, which is great, but you really should fine tune the sample that you're scratching. So a lot of people will come in like that and not really know what they're doing, and it sounds all muddied up because you're scratching bass. Bass is not meant to be scratched. So you want to hit that dead air beforehand and then snag that snare that is also accompanying that kick drum right there, that bass. So there's that nice punch, okay, as opposed to doing this. You got that, okay? So don't scratch the middle of the sample. There are scratches down the road that require you to start in the middle. That's for another lesson. But for now, just for baby scratching, just go right before the sample and right over it. Practice that, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy scratching.